Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Fred and Diesel. And what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Diesel's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and the motivations that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction. And if you remember from Isabella, the only correction we give is a little tug and let go on his training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. And Diesel's coming home with his very own training collar, and we're going to ditch the harness and we're going to go back to doing obedience. Now he's sitting very nicely at Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for us is heeling. The command is Diesel, heel, and at this point Diesel has a job to do, and I really would like to see you guys get back to having your dogs under control, heeling nicely at your left, sitting automatically when you stop walking, so that you're not being dragged around. Both of these guys are capable of doing these exercises and doing them well. And Diesel and Isabella just tear up when they're playing, but they have to know when it's work time. It's going to make your life a lot easier. Now the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. The long sit stay when you're practicing at home is for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes, and it's a great exercise for developing a puppy's attention span and maturity. When Fred returns back to his dog, he walks all the way around him for an additional distraction. Diesel should remain seated until he gets another command, and Fred tells him to heel again, and they take off walking. And being able to walk this big guy calmly, with him matching pace with you instead of you being dragged, is a beautiful thing. So I encourage you to practice with him. Make him do it. He knows how. He's very good at it. This time, instead of returning back to him, Fred's going to demonstrate the come on command. And the command is Diesel, come. And he comes right in front and sits facing your knees. That eliminates all that jumping. Fred leaves him in another sit stay. Calls him in. He comes in very happily, but he should sit and keep 4 on the floor, not jump on you. And then he goes back to heel. Remember, all of your exercises start and stop at heel position. I'm going to get down here so he's a little bit more in the sun, because he's so dark and it's shady back here. Now the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the down from heel position. So with your dog seated at your left, you're open flat of your palm, straight down toward the ground, and the one-word command to down, and then if you're going to leave him, you tell him stay. Practice these exercises right in your house. Put each dog on a leash, make them do their commands. It's going to make life at home so much more pleasant. Again, 3 minutes working up to 5 minutes. Lengthen out your time and your distance. When Fred returns back to him, he walks all the way around him, returning all the way back around to heel position. And again, Diesel expects another command, so they're going to demonstrate that down from a heel position one more time. Nice automatic sits. Always have your dog seated before you give him the down command. Fred leaves him in a stay. And you can mix up your exercises so the dog's not anticipating his next command, so this time Fred's going to call him. Praises him on the way in to keep it happy and upbeat. Very nicely done. And the last exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is your down from a distance. This is a happy puppy. We really have enjoyed him. Fred leaves him in a sit stay. Walks out to the end of his training leash. He's going to use his right hand to give the command. He tells him down and he drops from the end of the leash. Very nicely done. Good job, Diesel. Now we've demonstrated for you your heeling, your automatic sit, your stay, your down from a distance, and your come. These are the exercises that we're going to have you practice and get back to practicing with both dogs so that you can have a nice peaceful household with two very, very lovely dogs. We've enjoyed having Isabella back and having Diesel for training. Thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company for your dog training needs.